instructors, junior instructors, fellow dojo members, family, friends, and honored guests. I would like to tell you a little bit about myself, my life, and my journey in the martial arts. When I was 7.5 years old, I joined martial arts. I thought it was really cool, and I still do. I joined to have better self-confidence and self-discipline. I also wanted to join to learn how to defend myself so I would know what to do instead of just taking the beating that someone would give me. I started out very quiet and kept to myself. I didn't want to work in groups because I was afraid that they might pick on me. I didn't start with any friends there. I had low self-confidence even after I did get friends. Every time I would get picked on, I would feel like I had none. I have always felt bad or insecure about myself for that reason. After a few days, I met Eliza and we became best friends. We were hanging out and then we met Caitlin and Ryan. We were all a big group. Before I had friends, I was moping around the dojo because when I was 6, my grandmother passed away. As I started learning and getting more interested in karate, the less I thought about how hard it was or that people would pick on me. My first best friend in my whole life has been my brother. We would never fight and he has been there for me. I felt really happy around him because he always made me laugh. I started in the after-school program. I'd come every day after school to do my classes. One day when I was a white belt, I just smiled at the whole class. My cheekbones hurt a little afterwards, but it was worth it. It was a fun class because I would smile but be serious at the same time. When white belt testing came around, I had to break 2 boards. I was really scared. I had never broken 2 boards at the same time. Kyoshi said just to calm down and visualize that it was only 1 board. I broke the board and I was very proud of myself. When I was a gold belt, we had philosophy and a bunch of questions to remember. I studied every day. Kata was new to me, so I practiced that too. In my green belt days, I would start gaining self-discipline so I didn't have to do wall squats. I thought wall squats was really hard, and they still are, but you just don't do anything bad to get them. And if you did, it was great discipline for the mind and body. It was hard to keep your feet from sliding and holding your arms out straight, but I never complained. I just kept my head up and always remembered what Kyoshi would say, push and visualize. You're great if you want to be, and with a little guidance and support, you can achieve any obstacle. I remember that the technique is used to make our minds stronger and not weaker. I would do it sometimes at school, and the teacher would wonder what I'm doing, and I'd just tell her I was doing wall squats, like she knew what or why I was doing them. Kyoshi from the beginning has always been supportive, loving, thoughtful, and one of the greatest teachers and mentors I have ever come across. When I think of his and my relationship, I think of the Karate Kid. He is my Mr. Miyagi and I am his Danielson. He never used teachings as catch the fly with your hand, but instead used his own logical and amazing methods to make me who I am today. In The Karate Kid 3, you see a tree that Mr. Miyagi trims and shapes to form to his liking and respect. The tree is a bonsai tree. The bonsai tree is one that can change with the seasons and morph into a beautiful piece of art and nature. I would like to present my Kyoshi tonight with this bonsai tree. It's yours. This tree represents our relationship. I was just a shrub when I first began, but Kyoshi took an interest in me. Then he took out his clippers and trimmers and began to shape and form the shrub into a beautiful, graceful bonsai tree. He shaped me by praising, correcting, and then praising once again. With every struggle, he pushed me harder, and with every achievement, stood by my side. My point is that I am proud of who he has made me to become and am honored to be a part of his black belt family. I would like to thank my instructors for pushing me. They were holding me off the ledge but never dropped me, and I am very thankful for that. I would like to thank everyone for their love and support. I feel really honored to be a part of the dojo family. I would like to thank my family for their support as well. especially my dad, because he pushed me, but he always kept me where I needed to be. And my experience has and will be awesome, and I love doing karate. Thank you for your time.